Imagine an empire of stone and iron. A land where gods were made by human hands. And in the midst of it, a man who bowed to none of them. Daniel was in exile, far from Jerusalem, far from home, but he was not far from his God. In a kingdom that demanded compromise, Daniel offered excellence. King Darius saw a spirit in him that outshone the stars. He planned to set Daniel over the entire
corner of
realm.
the empire. I want to reward you with these lands, my friend.
He stands too close to the throne. It cannot continue.
But excellence breeds jealousy, and in the shadows, a plot began to fester.
The plan must proceed tonight.
The high officials gathered in secret. Whispers turned to venom. Envy turned to a trap. They searched Daniel's life for a flaw, a mistake, a sin, but they found nothing. We will never find any basis for charges against this man Daniel unless it has something to do with the law of his God. So they crafted a weapon using the king's own vanity. They approached the throne, smiles hiding their daggers. King Darius, live forever. All the royal administrators have agreed. You should issue a decree that for 30 days no one may pray to any god or man except to you, your majesty. If anyone disobeys, they shall be thrown into the lion's den. The king, blinded by pride, did not see the trap. He signed the document. The law was set in stone, irrevocable, unchangeable, deadly. Daniel heard the decree. He knew the cost. He knew the danger. He could have closed his windows. He could have prayed in his heart. He could have hidden his faith to save his skin, but courage does not hide. Daniel went home to his upstairs room. He opened the windows towards Jerusalem. And just as he had done before, Lord, you are the God of heaven and earth. I will not bow to a man. I will not hide my praise. 3 times that day he knelt. 3 times he prayed. And the enemy was watching. The officials rushed to the king. The trap had snapped shut. Did you not sign a decree, O king, that any who prays to another god shall be cast to the lions? The decree stands. It cannot be changed. Daniel, one of the exiles from Judah, pays no attention to you.
It was you who betrayed the kingdom.
He still prays to his God 3 times a day. The king's heart sank. He realized too late that he had been used. He spent the rest of the day trying to rescue Daniel, but the law of the Medes and Persians could not be broken.
In the Great Charter, the council has made its final decision.
Twilight fell. The guards seized Daniel. They brought him to the mouth of the pit. Below, the darkness growled. Hungry eyes flashed in the gloom.
Daniel? Answer me.
Daniel, may your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you. A stone was rolled over the mouth of the den. The king sealed it with his own signet ring. Silence fell over the pit. The palace was usually filled with music and feasting. But that night, the king refused food. He refused entertainment. Sleep fled from his eyes. But inside the den, where death should have reigned, peace walked in. The lions opened their mouths, but not to bite. They yawned and lay down like lambs, because the Lion of Judah was present in the pit. At the first break of dawn, the king ran to the den, his voice cracked with anguish. "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you from the lions?" The king held his breath, the guards waited, and then a voice rose from the darkness. Calm, steady, alive. "O King, live forever. My God sent his angel and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me because I was found innocent in his sight." Joy flooded the king's heart. He ordered Daniel lifted from the den. Not a scratch was found on him because he had trusted in his God.
Keep moving towards the
But
pit.
justice is a
No,
double-edged
stop.
sword.
You can't
The men
do
who had
this.
falsely
I'm
accused
running.
Daniel were cast into the very pit they had dug for him, and the lions were not tame for them.
To the eastern provinces at once.
Let a new decree be written. In every part of my kingdom, men must fear and reverence the God of Daniel, for he is the living God. He endures forever. My friend, Daniel's story is not just about lions.
Almost forgotten. Magic was woven into the very fabric of the world.
It is not just a tale from the ancient past. It is a reminder that the world will often ask you to compromise. It will ask you to hide your faith, to fit in, to bow down to the culture of the day. But true character is what you do when the windows are open and the world is watching. When the pressure is on, do you panic or do you pray? God did not keep Daniel out of the lion's den. He met him in it. Your trial may be great, but your God is greater. He can shut the mouths of the fears that threaten to consume you. And you, yes, you, can stand firm in a world that is shaking. If this story strengthened your spirit, stay with us as we bring more powerful Bible stories to life. May the God who delivered Daniel deliver you today.